Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ City Manos. And in this video right here, I don't know if you guys know, but I've been trying to scratch a little, trying to improve my scratching. And I kind of see a difference. I see a difference. And I've been doing it just a little here and there. And I practice on my 800, then I go practice on my turntables and back and forth. And there is a difference. There's a huge difference. What I noticed from the turntables and what I noticed from the controller. So, for example, the controller, of course, the platters are smaller. So you got to get your motion a little. Your motion is not at that wide. It's kind of narrow, a little bit more narrow. And for the turntables, of course, the turntables are huge, right? And you could cover in more space. You cover more space, but it feels kind of different. Like it feels like when you're backing it up, you got more to back up, and you could just like that, you know. And this one's a little smaller, so you got to go and a small little. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. And on the turntables, your fingers dry up so fast on the turntables because it's a moving platter. It's moving, and the record's like a different. It's moving, and your fingers always drying up so fast. With this right here, this ones don't dry up as fast, because it doesn't move. It's just on one spot, you know. And I've been trying to practice on going backwards. So I don't know. In my previous video, I told you guys I learned how to scratch up. So I'm going forward. Every time I'm going forward, I go record forward, fader forward. You know. So everything's like it's all forward, except when I go, do that little, Then it goes a little back. So we're gonna go ahead and practice. And another thing I noticed is I'm getting a little bit more control on this hand. I'm getting a little control on the hand right here. So before, when I try to go backwards, I'll do like a little jerk, like that, like it skips. It go that, it skips, and I was getting to skip backwards. And now it's a little different. Now I can move it back slow. Let me show you. I could go a little bit smoother going back. And before I was doing this, trying to back it up, and I was like jerking it too much. So I'm getting a little bit more control of my hands. A little bit more control. And that's what it is practice. And then when I'm done with this hand, the right hand, I go over and switch over to the left hand. And the left hand, oh man, that one needs a lot of work. The reason why is even when I'm trying to do the crab, since I'm going with the fader is the opposite, I have to go backwards, right? I got to go backwards. But the thumb is supposed to act like a spring. It's supposed to push the fader back up. And I'm having trouble with that. I'm having trouble because the thumb is not working. It's not working on the left hand now. But if I switch over to the right side or the left side, now I'm using my right hand to control the fader, and for me it's a little easier. But I'm having trouble with the platter now. I'm having trouble with the platter, controlling the platter. So in order to do all this stuff right here, I'm doing it slow. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get control of the hand first. Like, for example, let's say I'm doing this one right here. I'm doing this. Hold on, let me turn it on. So let's say I'm doing this. I want to back it up and get it to the point where it goes, back it up. So I'm trying to get a little control with the hand. I'm just messing around trying to get control. But I'm doing that on the left side, right? I'm practicing. I'm trying to get control. And then after that, I start trying to use the fader a little bit more. Like right now, let's say I don't use the fader. No fader, and here goes the fader. Just practice. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of practicing. So here we go. Let's go ahead and mess around. And I'm trying to do different samples. Like I have try to do different samples just to mess around with the different tones. Some of them are long, some of them are short. Just mess around with it. So let's see if I can find a beat. All right, so we got a beat right here, right? So let's go ahead and just make the beat a little longer, a little bit longer. All right, that's good right here. You know, then you just go ahead and just have fun. And the reason why you want to put a beat in there, because you want to get your timing on that. You want to learn how to release on the beat. You know, right on the beat. All right, different scratch. You know, start just playing around,
Hear more?
Come on, give me some.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do it backwards, the fader backwards. I'm used to going forward. I'm gonna go backwards now with the fader. And what I'm saying is I'm trying to go backwards. I'm having the fader open, and I'm going backwards. I'm going that. I'm going backwards. It's open, and then I go back. And that's another thing too. I couldn't do that at first. I was always doing forward scratching, and now I'm when I'm scratching, I'm leaving the fader open, and then I do backwards. That. You know. Hold on.
Yes.
Here we go. I didn't have to play on. And the reason why I'm saying it's open because it goes that, and I leave it, and then I back it up. So I couldn't do that at first. So yes, I am improving on the scratching, you know. Go with the beat. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. Now since the watch is a little it just says watch, right? I gotta go super slow to try to get that little backwards. you go. This one sounds is a fast yell. I'm gonna try to go forward, and I'm gonna try to see if I can back it up. It's kind of hard. All right, now let's go ahead and switch hands. And let's see if I could do the left hand. Let's go ahead and switch this song, this beat over here to this this deck. So the only thing you need to do is hit this button twice. Boom, boom. And now it's over here. You know, let's see if we have a different beat. Let's see if we can have a different beat. Take the loop off. And let me see. Let's see this one. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oops. Let's go back to the other one. I'm trying to adjust the loop. Let's go ahead and throw a loop in there. All right, we got a beat. We got a beat. Let's go ahead and throw it in a scratch on this other side, on the left side. Let's see what I could do with this side. Now, like I said, the left side is a little, the platter is a little hard to control. So I'm still trying to work on the platter. But the hand, the fader, man, I have total control with the fader. Like I'm just doing my thumb. You know? But the left is a little hard. I gotta get the rhythm. I gotta work on my left hand. See, the fader is faster than the scratching. It's like it's the opposite, because over here I'm doing the little, you know, it's hard. So I still got the movement and the scratch movement with the fader, and I don't want that. I want the scratch movement with the platter. You know? Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm having trouble with the left hand. The hand controlling the oh yeah. The fader trying to do something different. I'm like, dude, the left had to catch up. It's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun. You gotta keep on practicing. And either I'm gonna have one dominant hand, or I'm gonna have two hands that are all right. It's all right. Two hands. So now if I don't use a fader, Yeah, without using the fader. Now when you add the fader, that's where both my brain is telling it to do two different things. This hand is too fast, too fast. I gotta slow down the fader. I gotta slow down the fader. You know. All right, let's go ahead and switch the fader the other way. Let's go switch the fader the other way now. I'm doing it backwards. Now let's do it forward. So it's almost the same thing. I have a little bit of more control this way, a little bit better, because I'm going with the same pattern as the record. You know, the record goes this way, so I'm kind of going the same way. So I go how. Alright, let's go back the other way. So I just got to remember that this is like the opposite. So you release it and you go the opposite. Bring it back.
How low can you go?
It's a little hard. It's a little hard. All right, let's go throw the beat back on the other side. All right, let's go ahead and throw the scratch on this side now. So I'm gonna have one dominant hand. I'm gonna have one dominant hand in the other.
How low can you go?
Different beat, different beat, different beat.
It's not the way to do it.
Give me a different beat. Give me a different beat. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, man. Y'all have to just slow it down like that on me. I lost it. Now let me try to do this crab stuff right here. Now the thing with this crab scratch for me, it's supposed to be the opposite. The fader's supposed to be the opposite. So your thumb acts like a spring, like hold the tension, right? And your other fingers to push it to open up the fader. So it's supposed to go pop, 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 you know, pop, 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 pop. But in my case, I'm doing it backwards. So now these fingers right here are supposed to, how can I say, the thumb's supposed to push the fader open just a little, and then this finger's supposed to close the faders. So this right here is closed, and these fingers open it. But in this case, I'm opening the fader with my thumb, and I'm pushing it with my fingers, and it's so hard. Here, let's try it. Let's go ahead and put a loop in this sucker. Let's put a loop on this. I'm just gonna practice on the fingers. I'm just gonna practice on the fingers. So we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna practice on the fingers. And you're gonna see that see, I can't even get it closed. So once I get my fingers, the thumb doing the job, once I get the thumb doing the job, then I could start doing tarra, like just a few scratches like that. So I'm still got a lot of work. I still am practicing a lot. For me, like I said, everything's always the opposite because I'm used to doing, fader the opposite. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, people. I grew up in the 80s and that's how we learn. So let's do it again. So the thumb is pushing it open and the fingers are closing them. Once they get that little groove, so I don't have it yet. Here it goes. See, and I'm not getting it. Now, if I do it the other way, let's go through the other hand, the other side. Let's do this one. But I had to do the fader the other way. Let's switch the faders now. Let's see this one. Oh man, I lost my scratch.
Oh, can you? It's not the way.
That's good enough right here. It's so hard. I gotta practice on that. Sure, it's easier for me to do this. Because like I said, this hand right here is super fast for me. So I gotta either work on this left a lot. I gotta work on the left on the scratching and on the fader too, even the fader. So yeah, this is your boy G City Manos. I got a lot of practice. I'm still practicing. And let's consider this February. Let's say I started in January. So this is February, 2 months already. But I don't know when I started, to be honest with you. I said a long time ago I was gonna start, but I never did. But let's just say January. I started January. So this is already 2 months and a half. So let's keep on going. Let's see how I keep on improving. I don't do it every day. Sometimes I wake up and I say, you know what? Let's just throw in something on. I haven't even been mixing at all. I haven't, the only gig I have coming up is in April. So I'm not even tripping about mixing. I'm just working on my movement on the hands, control of the hands. And I'm trying to get all that like in my memory, like, the muscle memory. I'm trying to get it all set. Like I said, with this hand right here, I'm getting better at it with controlling it. But as soon as I start getting the little crap scratching, it'll probably be a little bit better, a little bit better. Oh, fader's on the wrong side. Fader's on the wrong side. Let's put the fader on the right side. All right. See, the thumb had to act like a spring, and it's not acting like a spring. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just like that, just keep on practicing until I get a little rhythm, like kra, 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 kra. Right now my thumb is not working properly. It's in the works, All right, this is your boy DJ City Manos. I'm out. Peace.